This video is all about finding some calm in midst of all the chaos in the obstetrics and gynecology postings and also some unexpected turn of events. Hi guys, this is Dr. Sneha, an intern posted in obstetrics and gynecology department. So the first day we were divided into respective units. So there are totally 4 units in OBG and each unit had approximately 4 to 5 interns. Precisely 4, but in our unit, since it was the last unit, so we had 5 interns. Each intern were allotted a ward and we had to look after the patients in that ward. Since in our unit the gynae ward had more work, so gynae ward had 2 interns and I was one of them. So there are 4 major wards: ANC ward, PNC ward, post-op, and the gynec ward. So ANC ward, the intern had to even look after the labor room. That was the roughly the division of labor. So every morning we had to come and write down the daily notes, measure the vitals of the patients and note it down in the notes, and whatever advice is to be given we had to write it in the advice. And once the senior consultant or the SR comes, there is another rounds that happens and we had to write down the advice that is given by them in that round separately. So this writing daily notes was something new that we hadn't done before, like until all the postings that happened now we had never done that. So that was a new work here. It's been a wild ride in OBG filled with both challenges and unexpected events. The day we had OPD, there were 2 different OPDs, one for just ANC cases, the other for the gynec complaints. So we used to divide and sit in both the OPDs along with our seniors. And in OBG specifically, there was a lot of documentation work and e-hospital work that needed to be done. And like every patient's discharge used to take a lot of work, especially in gynec, because there were a lot of fields that needed to be filled. And initially it was very difficult to figure it out everything and just to get a hang of it. Later we just got used to a few cases, and then we used to like just replicate the same thing in the other cases. The days were really hectic, especially the OT days and the duty days. Like every duty day felt like a marathon. From assisting in deliveries in the labor room to, like attending emergency OTs, though rarely we got some chances, the pace was like relentless. Even during, if we get some time to rest, the mental fatigue, it just stayed on. Maybe because OBG comes with a lot of responsibilities, the work never seemed to get done. Like even after the working hours, at times there used to be some work of tracing the reports, ensuring that a certain test is done, a certain scan is done at the earliest. Because especially in the ANC cases, even a minute detail, like missing the minute detail, can endanger the life of the baby and the mother. So like even checking the vitals, all of this like had to be done at the earliest at priority. Every day was a learning opportunity if we actually wanted to learn. So first of all we learned about dressing. Since our surgery posting is not yet done, we didn't actually know how to dress a wound. So there were cases of wound gap in like post cesarean patients, so we had to do daily or alternate day dressing for them. So we learned about the dressing and then management of basic obstetric emergencies, preeclampsia, eclampsia, and placenta previa and all that stuff. So some of the guidelines also we learned, like especially there were a lot of cases of preeclampsia, impending eclampsia, and also a few cases of eclampsia. Apart from a few clinical skills, also, I have mainly learned a lot about resilience and teamwork. My colleagues, my co interns, and my seniors, they have been a huge support, and their guidance has made a world of difference to me in tough times of OBG, definitely. Coming home after a busy day and journaling out your thoughts on paper, letting it out everything, it actually made a difference and made me feel a lot better. I used to try and do it every day, but then some days I never even got the energy to just write it down. I used to just come home to rest. So yeah, it was a mixture of all these kind of days. Hi guys, so today is second Saturday and I finally got an off today in OBG, and I had to go to my dentist today, so I had taken an off. And I thought it would be an off so I would complete my work early and then get some things done. But it was evening by the time I got all my work done, and then the other things that I had thought of today, nothing I could complete. I thought I'll, maybe study something, because there's been, break in the momentum since like many weeks. And not that I was studying regularly before that. I had just started to study, and then there was a break. So there's nothing much productive that's getting done in my life, like on a day-to-day basis today. It's just the same routine, going to the hospital and coming back. But sometimes PGs that teach something, so that's all that thing that has been happening. I think of solving MCQs, but then somehow that also is not happening. So yeah, that's how life's going so far. And in OPG though, and there's no much work. Like, there is work, there's no like too much busy kind of work, except on not like except on the duty days. But then somehow there, daily, like it will be around 4:30, and then I would be so mentally exhausted by the end of the day that I can't do anything else. I just come home and relax. So that's what is going on. Or else I just watch some, watch some songs, or some other thing, and it would be like I would be done for the day kind of thing. So thankfully this weekend we don't have our duty days. So tomorrow is a Sunday, and we just have rounds and basic ward work. So on Saturdays and Sundays they have told us that three of us are enough. So in our unit, five interns are there. Today I had taken a leave, so tomorrow I'll have to go there. And mine, currently I'm posted in ANC ward. So tomorrow, after completing the ANC ward notes, I have to go take care of the PNC ward, like basically check the vitals and update the notes of the PNC ward, because my friend is on leave tomorrow. And then there is some, if I get some time, I also need to help gynae ward people in the pre-op work, because that is the most time consuming work. So after that, I would be free to, do whatever I want. And yeah, tomorrow is also a half day. So hopefully I'm thinking of, getting done a lot of things tomorrow and making tomorrow an eventful day. So let's hope for the best. In the gynae ward, I was used to two interns working, and like one of us used to come early and measure all the vitals and note it down in a sheet of paper. The other of us used to come and write down the notes and update in the vitals, and we used to divide the work. Now I am posted in ANC ward, so the work there was kind of different. And here's the interns room that I had showed in one of the earlier videos as well. So this is where we keep our bags, we come to rest, and we sleep during our duty days. So in the ANC ward, we had to not only measure the vitals, but also like do the per abdominal examination and check for the fetal heart sound, and do the NSTs of the ANC patients every morning. So NSTs basically refer to non-stress test, and it ensures that the baby is healthy, the baby is not in any kind of stress. So it is like a graphical representation of the baby's heartbeat. So that had to be done every day. Also, if there are any new patients or new admissions in the labor room, that had to be seen, like how many weeks of gestation, and the basics and the notes had to be written there as well. So as I said, it was a half day today, so got some free time with my friends. Though few of them had duties, so we told them to, take some time out, and we all went out, had some sweets, some snacks, and it was a fun time. This was one thing that even though we were tired, if all of us got free at the same time, then we used to go out, or we used to just spend some time together. And yeah, days like these make up for all those hectic days in OBG.
The Haji Sir Ismail Sheikh Gosha Hospital was opened by Mr. and Mrs. S.C. Pierce on 24th November 1925, which means 2025 will be 100th year of Gosha, which means we are in the 99th year of Gosha Hospital.
Yes.
New discovery.
Much later.
Hi guys, so this is the next day, and I'm done with the morning rounds. Today we have our OT, and also there's a strike today. Like all the PGs and interns are going on a strike and suspending all the non-emergency services. So I don't know if we are going there. We have to ideally go there, but since we have our OT today, so I doubt that. So now I have to go to the OT, then ask others, and then see what to do. Hi guys, so an update after 2 days. So since the past 2 days, 2 3 days, there has been a strike going on in our state, and for initially the strike was started due to increasing the stipend for resident doctors and the interns as well, because resident doctors in Karnataka are paid very less stipend compared to other states, and the fees here of the PG course is high. So there was a strike announced due to that, and then later on there was also incident in Kolkata. So this resident doctor strike was announced before the incident, and then the Kolkata incident also happened, and that is like really brutal, really tragic. So the candlelight marches and peaceful protests are being carried out, even in condemning the incident that happened in Kolkata as well. But in the end, all this is affecting doctors more, doctors' mental health even more, because going on a strike where the other people are not supporting much, the government is not caring for our needs anymore, and then even the patients, they just start shouting on us when we go to emergency duty, telling us that we are not working, we are not doing the discharges, but none of them understand why the strike is being done, what is being done. And even when we say that we are on strike, no one even has the courtesy to ask like what is the strike or anything like that. I'm not saying that it is wrong for them to expect care, and no, I believe none of the doctors motive is to hurt any patients or compromise on patient care or anything like that. But the basic needs of the doctors are also important. They people forget that we also have needs, we also have personal life and all that stuff. So the basic needs we are asking for is safety at workplace, a decent enough room to rest during duty hours, because duty hours are crazy at times, 24, 48, even 60 hours, and not having a room to rest during that time. That is what happened in Kolkata as well. She didn't have a proper place to rest, and she had to go to the seminar hall to rest. And who takes the responsibility if we are not given the place to rest properly? And obviously we'll try to find some place, some jugado place, and then who takes the responsibility of our safety? And I know that like we are also said that it is our duty to take care, it is our duty to do the emergency work and all that stuff. But I agree, but we too are humans first. So all this is leading to a lot of chaos. Anyways, as of now, all the emergency services are there, and only the non-emergency services are, like being called off. And there was a strike even today morning with. From the Resident Doctors Association side, and today from our college side we have a candle march protest in the evening, condemning the Kolkata incident again. So we have to go there. Let's see how it goes. So 6 weeks have passed by, and today finally we have the last duty in OBG. Today is a Saturday, so it was rotational duty today, and tomorrow is the last day of OBG posting. So majorly I'm very happy that it's done. In a part of my mind I'm feeling that I might miss all this, because I don't think so ever in my life I'm going to come back to OBG.
Because I like it as a subject, as a theoretically to read, but practically, I don't think it's meant for me. Hi Shubhangi, how was OBG?
Don't ask. I take back all my words, okay? Not taking OBG. Don't take OBG. Whoever is planning also. It's bad. How was OBG, Srinivas?
OBG?
What is OBG?
What is OBG? No,
This is future obstetrician speaking.
Yes.
How was OBG, Srinivas?
OBG? Very good. Good.
Taking up OBG?
No way. Chance illa.
How is OBG, Sneha? How was OBG, sorry?
It was fine. Initially it was interesting, then it became hectic, frustrating, irritating. Now it's fine.
And today you got your first chance.
Yes, I got my first chance
On
of
the last
skin
day.
suturing, at least on last day.
Yay.
Yay.
It was Saturday night, our duty night, and the next day was supposed to be our last day in OBG. So our PG ma'am got us cake. So we all cut the cake, had some snacks, and yeah, it was 1 a.m. While all this was happening, because we only got free at 12:31 in the midnight after the chaos of the labor room and the emergency OT. All these are memories to look back to. Well, all these weeks have been tough, but they've also been transformative. This was the journey of 6 weeks in OBG.